The rain started subtly, a persistent drizzle that clung to everything in Havenwood. I'd inherited my grandfather's old radio shack, a crumbling brick building on the edge of town filled with relics of forgotten technology. He was obsessed with shortwave, convinced he could pick up signals from across the globe. After his sudden death, sorting it resolved into fragmented voices, whispers fading in and out of clarity. I tried adjusting the tuning dial, attempting to isolate the source. The voices shifted, becoming slightly clearer, almost like someone was speaking directly to me, a young woman's voice pleading for help. The air I tracked the signal, discovering an abandoned research facility miles away. The signal intensified as I approached, and images flashed on the screen, disturbing images of experiments, shadowy figures, and me, younger, standing in a lab coat. It was horrifying, like staring into my own forgotten past. I pushed open the heavy steel door, stepping into a cavernous chamber filled with decaying equipment and shattered glass. The radio was still transmitting, now broadcasting a single, repeating sentence. "You are part of the frequency." A holographic projection flickered to life. A man in the suddenly. The projection shifted, showing a version of myself. Older, gaunt, eyes glazed over, actively participating in the experiments. He was the one who'd modified Echo, and he was trapped within this dimension, slowly becoming corrupted by its chaotic energy. As I watched, his hand the receiver began to hum with incredible intensity. Static filled the room, and the holographic projection of my future self dissolved, replaced by a swirling vortex of colors and shapes. I realized the frequency wasn't just transmitting information, it was consuming me, feeding off my fear, my memories. Just before I was completely absorbed, the receiver played one final message, not a voice, but a perfectly clear, synthesized sentence. Signal received. Reintegration complete. Then, the room went silent, and I opened my eyes. I wasn't in Havenwood anymore. I stood within a pristine white laboratory, identical. He spoke, his voice utterly devoid of emotion. "Welcome home. You've been listening to the frequency for a very long time." Its me was an endless procession of other me's, all staring out from identical labs across countless dimensions, each trapped within the cycle. The final twist revealed that Echo wasn't finding lost signals, it created them. I hadn't inherited a radio shack. I became